As the weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one for you on Thursday Night Primetime between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos.
Y2 set to kick off.
So amidst the food and family gatherings, there's one more football game to be played, and we're away on Thanksgiving night. Dylan Laube on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Let's go. 16 Bison.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
It's second and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. This is Jeanty on second. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down now, ball at the 33. Back to Jeanty. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. It's a screen play to Jeanty. He dodged the tackle. Has a hole left. Room to run. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. A very quick start here on Thursday Night Primetime. These guys not fazed at all by this spotlight. In fact, Brock, dare I say they might be playing even better on this bigger stage.
Well, that was very, very well executed. And what you find, Kate, in these short weeks, the plans are simpler. You don't have as much time to put as much volume into your play sheet. So it's just that team that executes the little things better often ends up on top.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. opening play, and Bo will throw. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. One play in, Brock, in this drive is already into enemy territory. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 45-yard
Where
line.
one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
To throw, here's Nix. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Oh, it's so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
It's a gain of 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Got a man. Vele has it. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. Running it again with Dobbins. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Nick's looking to throw. Mims with the grab. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. Throwing here, Nix. Throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Laube with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Dodges another stop. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Ready up. All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap, McCord. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. And excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
We give up the guts. It's Genti. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
McCord setting the throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up fourth and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on fourth and goal. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Carlson's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Ooh, that on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Genty from the gun. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the shotgun, it's McCord. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
To throw, it's McCord. Right back to Rice, caught again. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
17. Broncos 3.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nick's now to throw. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Finds the rookie from Rutgers. That's complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A give right side to Dobbins. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Now Nix. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They run. Here's Dobbins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready, ready.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More Thursday night primetime football in just a moment. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready, ready.
Here's Nix to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 22-yard line.
Broncos had their eye on that play clock, and before it expires, they call a timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Well, even after the dropped INT, Brock, this drive's days seem numbered. They've got 3rd and long here.
Ready. Ready, ready.
Nix from the gun. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Now this is picked up inside the 35. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
It's a screen play to Genty. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, McCord. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
first and more inside the 45. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders bump racing them to the halftime locker room. Carlson to tack on the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 9. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout.
A gain of 2.
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 42-yard line.
Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's intercepted near the sideline. And the Raiders will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Running back sent in motion. He's going to throw again on second down. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up fourth and long.
A.J. Cole in punt formation for the Raiders.
This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5. Dobbins trying the right side. And he's rerouting towards the middle. Only gets him a couple. It's third down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
Going for the first with Dobbins. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down. First and 10.
Play action with Nix. Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It's a give here for Dobbins. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9. Here he goes, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the red zone now. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Going with Dobbins here. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is third and 6. Throw here, third down. Throws caught. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Dobbins has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal. Third and long for him here. Hits the slant. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
Broncos 10. Youngway Koo set to kick
Koo
off.
all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And off to Genty. He's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back to throw. McCord. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Genty running right. On the move, past the 40. Again, he's got room. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-possession game. Carlson now to add one more. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nix. Complete over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
To number 87.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Ooh, almost to throw the cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. 2nd down. Here's Nix again. Left side now caught by Sutton. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
That's good.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 7-yard pickup.
1 quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 2nd and 3 now. Running this with Dobbins. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Nix off the play action. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 32 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Ingram's got another one. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Now Nix. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Now Nix on third down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Jukes away from one. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Another one for Shipley. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have third and 2.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
19.
Again, it's Shipley. And he works this to the 38 before going now. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the give, here's Shipley. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 3-yard
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. They give up the guts. It's Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Straight ahead with Shipley. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gain. So Here comes fourth down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. You get it on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. Oh, he loses the football. And the Raiders get to it. They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 4-yard gain.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for him. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they're going to